Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's gonna model here. Totally enjoy, guys. Click that subscribe, everyone. Thank you for watching, everybody. Everybody, thank you for watching. Totally enjoy the show. I hope you like the covers that I did in the beginning. What can I say? I'm a true starlet. Now, there are some things that I talk about when I talk about celebrities and I talk about their looks and I say, I'm better than them or whatever, and that's fine, that's fair, whatever. If I want to say that, I want to say that, and sometimes it's fine, it's like whatever. I mean, we all have judgments about celebrities, and we feel free to discuss them because they're celebrities, so no one's really got issues with that, really. And I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to say, make a comparison so that I know, yes, I'm truly a starlet by looking at how I look compared to them. I know I'm really good. But the one thing that I will definitely never do is if someone looks like they're sickly or they don't look well, then I'm not gonna make a comment about that celebrity and say I'm better than them or whatever, right? That's where I draw the line. As soon as I'm and I don't, I try not to say judgments in a bad way. I try not to say judgments to be hurtful. I just say, they're a celebrity and they're getting millions of views. And I'm not a celebrity and I'm not getting millions of views, but I'm better than they are looks wise or talent wise, whatever. And I'm better than a lot of celebrities looks wise, for sure, at least. Talent wise, maybe debatable, but I think I'm very good too in that department. But I think my entertainment factor is top notch. Anyway, Gigi Good is a drag queen. Gigi Good is a very good drag queen. She looks like a real woman. As a guy, she looks quite plain, but she's not hideous or not unattractive, but she's just quite plain. But she's considered attractive because most people do not look like that. So she is attractive as a male. But the thing about Gigi Good is the last time I saw her perform, she was like anorexic and she looked cool. Not to say she didn't look good, not to say she didn't do a good job. She was so good actually. It was really interesting because you're like, she is so bony and thin. You're like, wow, that's cool. Like she looks like not a human being. But she looked borderline anorexic, and you're just like, you're worried about her. You're like, well, that's not good. You should not be that thin. It's not healthy to be that thin. Um, but she did a good job, and she was like really out there and crazy good. But I was like, is it worth it being that thin? That's always go on diets. I've gone on diets, and I've had. There was one day I had a diet plan going, and I was so thin. Like I always have a diet plan or exercise regime somewhere along my workout regime or diet plans. I've got some kind of thing going on, but yeah, so one time I was so thin, it was disgusting. I'm not disgusting in a bad way, but it was sickly. I was sickly, and I was so skinny. I looked so tiny. I was like bony. I looked anorexic, and I was just doing diet and exercising. I'm like, I'm gonna kick it up a notch and try to do something a little more. And I was like so skinny, and I was like, okay, that's obviously not good. I'm not gonna be that skinny. Because right away I changed it. I just ate because I love food, so I had no problem with that. But I was like, I had to eat something. I had to make sure I changed that because I was like, there's no way I'm gonna stay that skinny. It was bad, and I put my videos up at that time too, so people can see how I looked. And it was, I don't remember what time frame it was. It was within the last 2 years, and it was so I was so tiny, like so tiny, and it was, for me, it's not like me because usually I'm healthy looking and gorgeous. And I was like, holy, but Gigi Good might be the same thing. Maybe it was just the one time. Maybe she was really like thinking, if I do this, maybe I was like on a dieting kick, right? I was like, well, if I diet even more, then I'll be even thinner and more gorgeous. And then I was like so thin, and I was like, okay, which is the same thing Gigi Good was. And I was like, I mean, I can actually, one video I do remember actually, and I saw, I don't remember exactly what the title was or anything, but I think it was roughly about a year and a half ago or a summer of last year or the year before, and I think it was the summer of last year actually. Yeah, summer of last year, 2019 summer, or 2019? Yeah, 2019 summer, and I was so tiny, and I'm like I looked gaunt, and I looked anorexic, but I wasn't because I'm healthy. But it was just like my dieting plan went into extra kick. I did an extra kick with my dieting plan, and it was too much. Anyway, guys, it happened. So Gigi good. I hope she's doing well. I'm not gonna make any comments about that. She looked cool. I mean, she looked really cool. You're like, she looks razor thin, and she looks awesome. But it was too skinny, and obviously, if she maintained that weight, she'd be very unhealthy. All right, totally click and subscribe. Bye now.